What's going on, everybody? It's Line Dutchman here, and today I started off at home for a little preparation of the sidebars that we're doing for the roll cage to kind of finish it up. So let's go. So if you know anything about E30s, is that the door cards are a piece of shit, and I basically silicone this back in, so it's kind of firmly on there, but there's gonna be a sidebar here between the door and like the front and the back of the door. Now I was initially thinking like to cut it here and hold on this line, but then again the bars are going to be like here, which is pretty high up. So now I'm rethinking what I'm doing by maybe taking this line, this bottom line, instead of this one, because then it's a little bit easier to get in and out. And I think if you have a bar on this height, it will be more than enough to catch the front of a car, so and get in and out conveniently without looking like a fat guy trying out of a BMW i8 or whatever it is. If you've ever seen that video, then. But Bobby's helping me. Are you? Up. You wanna help? No. You don't care. So I've taken this one out because it's fairly easy. Just two little screws right here where the handle are. Is like there underneath the handle. Here is two little plugs connected to these two screws, and the rest is just plugs. You can pull them out and off of that. So I've taken one out. Good opportunity to fix the window, because this doesn't go up and down anymore, or at least the mechanism does, but then the window just falls down. And what I'm trying is basically cut this out. So what I did was I cut out that line, just used a bit of tape to mark a line where to cut, and I took the bottom half off. So now I'm left with this. So I want to sort of test fit this first. There are little holes I'm telling you about, but not gonna fully install it, because now also I have a little speaker there, so I can keep the audio in the car, because it's still a street car, and well, I want to bang some tunes. Sorry, I'm using two hands for this, as usually. It needs to sit somewhere around here. So this is now the room that I have. So basically, wait, can I show you like that? This is the room that I have to initially go in even more. The bash, like the bar into the door. Because the wider it goes, the more of the frame rail it protects. The best thing, of course, is to hollow out your door, take the window thing out, and just put it like at the outside of the body of the car. But I like my electric windows, and also because this is a coupe, it has no window molding, so this will be a flat bit like standing upwards. You need to tuck it in every time, and you can't really open them, and well, just terrible. And since a little bit of functionality needs to be there, like I said, I'm also going for speakers. They're still in there, and they're little tweeters here, and probably gonna install on sub later on. Hold on. Okay, so I want to see how high this sits, so let me just get in the car. So it's on there with one screw, just to keep my hands clear a bit. But now we're closing it. It's not fully, but like you see where it lines up, and here I think that will line up right there, and I think that will be high enough for a bar and not go under here. So I keep this little cubby, because I think doing it up high to here, I mean, to be honest, that room to get out, I mean, this is high enough as it is. So I'm glad I rethink that. Like, what am I gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. So yeah, the bottom line is what it's gonna be. and one here, maybe even one down here lower, but not sure. One, maybe 2 bars. There we go. So let's get cutting. You can take the other one out, cut it, put everything back into place. I also have the, oh wait, let me take this out and show you guys. So on the back side we have these things, and I've already cut these down so they fit snug like that. And then another one is gonna be here, so that all lines up. I'm gonna re-seal these in because God knows how they were sticking in the last time. It's a simple glue, that's why they all fall apart from factory. So I'm gonna like commit for life with this stuff. Then probably this one, a little bit extra. Already, I think this was already loose because that white stuff is when I bought the car, and all bits and trims and were glued with the white stuff. That really looks cool on a black car to just use white fucking silicone on there. Oh, pointless. So I'm gonna seal all this up, and then it can dry and probably put it in tomorrow. And then Thursday, it's now Monday. Thursday I'm gonna work on the roll cage, and then everything will be set and ready, and can put them back in. About to ram with the trailer. I'm gonna, yeah, put those in, same as on the other side, and I can put them back in. So, door cards are in, everything back installed. I've painted the underside of it black just to match more black interior, basically. And then when it's closed, there's gonna be a roll bar like here, and it's gonna fit like snug under here. So it's nice and out of the way, and it's close to the door as possible, so it has the most of like chance of catching a car before it hits your frame rails and destroys everything. So yep. Also, I fixed the window for as far as I hope it's fixed, and I need to get those little plastic tabs that in there, which are pretty cheap. Those are some small little plastic tabs that go into little sliders. They were broken, so the holder, which is just an arm with a little like pivot thing, like a knob on there, and that sits in there, and then it pushes the window up and down. But that plastic where it sits in is broken off, so if it has a little bit of a struggle going up with the windows a little bit stuck, or you're driving so there's wind pushing it against it, whatever, it pushes it out of the plastic and then fucked again. So those things are like what, $250, so they're not expensive, but then again you can only buy them in packs of at least 10. Well, not about $2.90, there's almost 30 euros. So it's like gonna do that another time. Not right now, I have all the priorities, but next clip you'll see, I'll be with Peter, and we will building the final pieces of the cage. So here we are, the last day. Just got out of work. I'm all ready to go in, but the door is still shut, and Peter is not here yet. He will be in the next couple of minutes. So plan of the day, drive the car in. I'm gonna take the seats out. I want to do a little bracket, or like a little handle on the seat, so I can undo the sliders, because now I need to reach under the seat and just really, it's a little rod that needs to be like turned. So if I put a little rod here on the side, like a little handle that just welded on, so I can just push that way and it unlocks. That will be way easier, so just for convenience. Also, yeah, like I said, just taking both of the seats out, which is gonna need to undo the hydro bolt, because that holds the seat from going forward enough to get the rear bolts out. Once that is done, we can weld in the sidebars, but that needs to be bent and done first. So I think Peter can start with that, and I will take the seats out if necessary. Might not even be necessary. And then yeah, maybe some little touch-ups. Maybe come up with a stupid idea to change something, and then it'll be all good. So let's see if you guys are along for the process. Let's go. So we already at it with the first one. We decided to, for now at least, not take the seats out. You're gonna do the first bend, which is, so I showed you the door cards have been taken out now. That's the arm of the window. But just to basically go out a little bit, then go straight, and just a small little, oh sorry, camera wasn't focusing. Just go out straight and then a small little bend just to go into that one. Just now working on the first one. Let's see. So we got one done. That's all ready to go on. Now we're making the other one as a copy. So we're roughly in the same ballpark because the cage is like handmade, so not both sides are the same. So it needs some little adjusting, but we thought as we make it as a copy, we should be close enough. And then ready to weld. Also at the beginning I was thinking 2 door bars, like one on top, one below. But because we're not placing it that high, it would be a little bit weird to place another one underneath, because then it will be like 2 bars like this, so there's no like little thing in between. And I was like, only if it can be a tube in between instead of a little ring, it should be good. But yeah, you still want to be able to get in and out of the car here. So if that comes up too high, then it's gonna be a pain in the ass. And then again, 90% of the cars that drift are E36s, and if you look at where the bumper strips are, that's exactly where the door bar is gonna be. So if they're gonna point into me, hit me, they're gonna hit the bar. So this one is in, just tacked in for measurement purposes. And then as we lift all this up, fits perfectly. And then if you show that just nicely underneath, then it kind of, oh, where it is there, kind of pops out. Then back to the cage. So now Peter's over there adjusting one, because it fitted quite well, but the front piece there with the, wait, let me open the door. There where the corner was, it came out a little bit too much and it was hitting the door, so the door wasn't closing. So yeah. And I was thinking we might do another one and then just a straight one without bends, just from there, just up to here on the bottom there. But I don't know if I can still hit the bolts to get the seat out or whatever. So, and if that's in, it's permanently in. So we shall see. Version 2.0. Yeah. Needs to go down a little bit on the back, but the front is good. It's not hitting the door anymore. Cool. Give it a few taps. Hammer is here. Yeah, I just went to the store to get some food and drinks, but it's already in. All solid. The other one as well. Looks so good. Now I need to get it all painted. Nice. And then that fitment under the door. This is perfect. Exactly how I imagined it. This is a bit squashed in there, but oh well. Nice. Very happy with the results. So what a little spark change can do for your engine. First was 3 cylinders, new spark plugs in there. Runs well. So I just pulled yesterday into today. Like I said, like previous shot, the cage is in, but now I'm starting to paint it because, well, then it at least has the look, right? It looks really good in white, really pops out. Because if you then compare that to original, this doesn't pop out as much. You see the whole cage at the back and everything. And those there. It's not fully done yet, but I'll show you guys the final result when I'm done painting. So both sides are done, that side and this side, and well, basically on camera it looks white. There's still some spots in it that I need to address, but because the paint is still wet, if I brush over it now, I tear the new paint off already. So I need to let this settle and then harden out, and then I can do another layer to fully make it yeah, get full coverage. But this is basically the final stage of the cage, of building it. I have a lot more plans in stock, some other drift mods that I need welding, and some tube bending in the form of bash bars and stuff like that. So there will be more videos coming up. Also another different project, which is totally something opposite, still to do with cars though, but I'm guessing 90% of my viewers is gonna love it, what we're planning and I'm doing. So yeah, this is basically the cage. I noticed on the way home how, I mean, this is the full stiffness of the car. I mean, you have that cage which is fully like braced and everything, and now that simple tube is now braced as well there. So yeah, it's pretty insane how stiff the car now is. Also, getting in and out is not really a problem for me, even though I have long legs. But yeah. So with that, I want to thank you guys for watching. Also, I want to thank Peter for helping me with welding the roll cage. Really grateful that he wanted to help, and I'm just loving the result and what we did. And well, we discussed a few more little projects that we could do, and we decided to keep on doing that. So thanks for that, and thanks for this cage, because I'm loving it. And then to all the other viewers, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me some thoughts about the 4-part roll cage. Is this better, or should I put it in one long video? I reckon this is a bit better. Also, it's easier to put like, well, not weekly, almost weekly content out if I cut up the videos a bit like this, because I did this every week, every Thursday I was working on this. So thank you guys a lot, and please like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Peace!